Not gonna lie, I'm like a tiny bit bothered because I literally did an intro to this video like 3 days ago, and then I found out that my channel came back. So now that this is going on the Tyler-kun Willliams channel, not the TylerMask YouTube channel, I had to re-record the entire intro. But I'm not mad about it because I got my channel back. So that being said, yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy TylerMask, aka Tyler Suplex, aka Tyler-kun Willliams, aka the one who lived, and welcome back to the Tyler Williams channel. We are here for our top 50 pro wrestling matches of 2020. I've been working on this series for a good month now. I've been teasing it on my Twitter. I've been teasing it on the community page. But basically, this is a 5-part series that we're doing starting today, 24th. Tomorrow, it will be continuing, and then the 27th, 29th, and the 30th. Basically, 5 days will be stretching across 50 to 41, 40 to 31, 30 to 21, 11 to 10, 11 to 10, 21 to 11, 21 to 11, 21 to 10, 21 to 11, what? Bottomania, I know. 20 to 11, there we go, and then 10 to 1. So today, we are going from top 50 to 41. How it's gonna go is I basically gonna tell you guys what I thought were the best matches of the year. I don't really have a select criteria like it has to meet this requirement, da 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 da. Here's how I see it. Did I enjoy this match? Did I think it was better than the last? And where is the correct placement on the list? That is the only criteria for this list. It does not have to be any specific type of match. You're going to see classics in here, or I guess epics in here. You're going to see some comedy matches in here. You're going to see some New Japan. You're going to see some Stardom. You're going to see some WWE. There's nothing off limits in this list, so don't think it follows a certain pattern. It does not. Now, if you guys think that you have a list of matches that should be in a certain category on the list, comment down below, let me know. Keep the engagement going. This channel has been dormant for 4 months. We need engagement, so smash the like button, comment down below. I don't care what you comment down below something, and share the hell out of this video. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Christmas Day, for the top 40 to 31 matches of the year. See you there, guys. Let's get on with the list. If Cats as Cats can, technical mat work and evasive submission counters gets you off, then you're gonna love this. The first day of the Ring of Honor Pure tournament certainly delivered with its opening match of Jay Lethal versus Dalton Castle. But the main event of Jonathan Gresham versus Wheeler Yuta is just one of those matches that can easily get you hooked onto the promotion. This is by far one of, if not the shortest match on the list at being shy of just 10.5 minutes, but that is an easily digestible 10 minutes. So you get all the action and ring work one could desire, and it leaves you wanting more from both competitors afterwards. There is no outcome an artist could ever want more than a demand for an encore. And I was almost upset when this match is over, because I wanted more. That's how superb this burst was. Mission accomplished. Quite simply a match worthy of a mention in this year's top 50 list, and a great way to kick us off. Six-man tags nowadays in New Japan can be perceived in one of 3 ways. It's either a pleasure to watch, a chore to watch, or something you skip over in favor of 2-on-2s or just singles matches on the show. Rarely if ever do these 3-on-3s add much value to the show in the work rate sense. In this match, many stories and former foes clashed in a 30-minute time period. You get a little bit of every exchange you'd want from both parties, with all variants being explored. And the most likable trait of this bout was about who carried it. You look at the talent in here and you expect the Never Guys and Zack Sabre Jr. to pick up the load. And while they played their part and played their part super well, this match was mainly driven by the physical fortitude of Yoshihashi in his first defense as never openweight 6-man tag team champion, and Doki in his first championship match in New Japan. Anytime these two stepped in the ring with the opposing team, let alone one another, they showed exactly why they should not be slept on. The best 6-man tag match New Japan has put on all year, and definitely worth a glance. When I first started this list, I rounded up about 65 overall matches for the top 50 list. Majority of them I knew I was going to keep, which meant that 10 or more of them met the cutting room floor and were put in the honorable mentions category. In the time period of deciding of which match I want to include in this top 50 list, one of these matches ended up emerging victorious, and that match was my first ever TJPW match, Yuka Sakazaki versus Mitsuki from TJPW Wrestle Princess 2020. I'll be honest, I'm unfamiliar with the promotion and the history between these two women, but through the backlog of AEW Dynamite, I can firmly say I'm familiar with at least one of these women in Yuka Sakazaki. Yuka in this match was an absolute joy in both character and in the ring. Her opponent Mitsuki, who I only seen this one time, was the perfect balance for her in-ring styles, meshing well together and putting together a match that I thought was very much a worthy mention coming out of 2020. The moment mid-match where Yuka sees Mitsuki on the floor and extends her arm up to help her up, and Mitsuki obliges, and they just start striking each other, I thought that shit was pretty cool. Give this match a watch if you have never seen a TJPW match or need your fix of Yuka Sakazaki during this COVID-19 period. One of the more polarizing figures in pro wrestling today is the strange yet easy to get behind oddity known as Orange Cassidy. Up until this point, he was merely only seen as comedic relief, there to pop the live crowd and audience watching at home. So when it came time for him to step into the ring with one of the most distinguished black-spirited aerialists in PAC, many didn't know how this match would turn out. And what do you know, it turned out pretty good. The first portion was taken by PAC, who used a lot of his diversive offense to break down Orange Cassidy until he was nothing more than a mortal man. Then you reached the point where Orange Cassidy started rolling from corner to corner of the ring and started laughing in the face of PAC, showing that he wasn't done with him yet. And the moment when PAC stopped taking Orange Cassidy seriously and let his guard down, that's when OC went in for the kill, stunning audiences all over the world with his vast moveset and actual wrestling. PAC selling here was exquisite, and the end stretch of Orange Cassidy getting in his super close nail-biting near falls would be enough to get any pro wrestling fan invested. Exciting, exhilarating, intoxicating, an overall fun ride I think anyone with an open mind should consider taking. I did speak on this match a little bit earlier in the year with a different list, my top 10 AEW Dynamite matches from 2019 to 2020, so allow me to pan this over to my October 16th, 2020 TylerMask for this one, because I think this guy has a lot to say about this match that you might want to hear if you have not heard it already. Take it away, Tyler. Just a little side note, Darby Allin has the best entrances in AEW. I just loved in this match how he comes down to the ring on a skateboard, repping a really deteriorated, grayed out Jon Moxley mask. I thought it was really cool. But getting into this match here, this was just so damn good. There's a certain dynamic that Darby Allin and Jon Moxley have that I simply cannot explain, but can be virtually conveyed through great storytelling and a string of offense between both men that is unlike any other. Moxley doing groundwork and limb targeting isn't as rare as his days prior to AEW, but we have seen a lot more technical work rate matches from Jon Moxley lately, and when it comes to guys faster than him like Darby, or guys bigger than him like Brian Cage, it ends up being a really great performance, both from the guy performing it and the guy having to sell it. And today, it was Darby Allin. Though I feel like I could have easily done without the interference from MJF and Wardlow in this match, it added some color to this match, which added an extra layer of offense that was being done by Darby Allin after Jon Moxley got busted open with a headshot from MJF in the AEW World title. And for just a split second, you were led to believe that Darby Allin might just be able to pull it off. But he did. And when Darby Allin got slipped up and caught in a sleeper hold as Jon Moxley used the weight of his body to hold down Darby, his blood poured down his face and made a crimson mask almost, it was quite the artistic visual. By the end of the match, I came away satisfied and wanting more out of these two. This is their second match in a very odd on and off rivalry between two men with very similar personalities and even better matchups. And after this match right here, I'll never turn down a Moxley versus Darby Allin match. Not that I ever have before, but this solidifies that. This match can be summarized into 5 words: beefy men smacking meat. Not like that. Tomohiro Ishii has his formula and it works for his matches, gaining at least 17 5-star matches every single year by doing the same thing to completion. It's the typical never match. Elbows, lariats, no sells, headbutts, fighting spirit, no sells, and such you'd expect from the division. But in this Ishii encounter, his opponent was much more powerful than Ishii, willing to take more damage and deal it right back. It was nice seeing Ishii struggle to take someone down who wasn't just trumping him in height, but speed, weight, and even brawns too. The sheer brute strength of Jeff Cobb was really showcased in this match throughout his fighting spirit and copious suplex variants. There was one point in this match where Jeff Cobb got Ishii up in the air and hit a capture suplex, and when I tell you this man got launched, he hurled this man into the stratosphere. Like, holy hell. This is easily Cobb's best work in New Japan to date, and another top-notch showing from the Stone Pitbull. As much as I deeply detest the outcome of this match, as it was the catalyst for my informal exit out of being a fan of NXT's current product, I cannot add out the fact that this was without a doubt one of the best no crowd matches of 2020. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley had great chemistry for their first singles match together, and a lot of this was predicated on Charlotte Flair exacting attacks on Rhea Ripley's knee. Ripley is someone who day by day is becoming a better wrestler, and selling is her strong suit. Though at times I think she can overdo it in my opinion. There's a genuine sense of pain and agony in her voice and facial expressions, and her attention to detail in any time Charlotte will do a move to the knee and she would buckle under pain or really be clutching it and you would believe that she's actually injured. It's just beautiful work. Take nothing away from Charlotte, who is at her best when she's a cocky heel that feels the need to always be better than the person she's in the ring with without necessarily having to stoop to cheap heel tactics to get the job done. It's something that needs to be praised a lot more often. You may call me crazy for putting this match over Moxley versus Darby, but watch this match again. You may gain a finer appreciation for it the way I did after watching it on the third playback. A great match on its own, just a shitty way to embark NXT's next direction. I feel like pro wrestling fans love to use the term storytelling at every single chance they get just to sound smart and intelligent amongst their other smarky pro wrestling friends. But if you're wanting to use the word, make sure you're using it right, and this is the right match to use that term with. I think that February 2020 Tyler-kun Willliams said it best in his top 9 matches of January 2020 video. So I'll pan it to him right here. This match is what I like to call a 10-minute masterclass in how through the motions of body language and facial expressions can properly and ever so clearly convey a story. I just started watching Stardom not even a full half a year yet, and I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt, this is one of the best Stardom matches, if not the best Stardom match I've seen so far. From the pre-match promos to the ding of the bell to the final ding of the bell, it was a great show of effort and a need for both women to win this match. Nakano established in my eyes that she's one of the best performers in women's wrestling, and Kagetsu showed just how much of an asset she was to Stardom. This was Kagetsu's last singles match in Stardom, and she made the most of it. Every move felt important. Every fighting spirit spot, which admittedly, one gave me an eye roll, was captivating, and every pin had you on the edge of your seats. We as fans get so caught up in a narrow mindset of 30-minute matches being considered amazing and 5 stars and this and that sometimes we have to take a step back and actually appreciate what could be done in such a shorter period of time. At the final bell, Tam and Kagetsu had a moment that was so sentimental it almost had me balling up, and I didn't even know the full history behind this match. It's an absolute must-see for Stardom if I have anything to say about it. Top to bottom, this was the best women's match of the entire month. Chris Jericho often gets flack from wrestling fans nowadays about his decline in work rate. Oftentimes his age shows in matches where he's the slowest one in the ring. But it seems as if when it comes to stages like the Tokyo Dome, Jericho puts on his working man's boots and does what he does best. And in this match against the ace of Japan, Hiroshi Tanahashi, he does just that. Now of course one can chalk this up as the Painmaker being carried throughout the exhibition, but this wasn't a match predicated on work rates and was never going to be. This match is virtually played through the storytelling of Tanahashi dealing with Chris Jericho's brawler-heavy American style and how to get out of it. To Jericho's credit, he left a lot of smoke and mirrors from his previous matches with Tetsuya Naito and Kenny Omega at home and met Tanahashi at his door for a good bit of this. The two classes and personalities are very much a focal point for this match, as taunts and plunder gave the crowd a sense of relief where there was dead air time. Hiroshi Tanahashi was great in this match, as he always is, and if you don't believe this is the best Chris Jericho match all year, watch it again. I guarantee you'll like it more than you did the first time. And closing out this video at number 41, we have a dream match that fans never thought they would see, and a dream match that lived up to expectations. There's not much else I could say about this match other than two equally crazy men going at each other at equally crazy rates. This match was very listless in its fury of elbows, chops, punches, outside fun, chairs, tables, power moves, you name it, this match had it. God bless Minoru Suzuki and Jon Moxley for giving us this battle. We are forever in debt. And that's how we're going to close out this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow for the top 40 to top 31 matches of 2020. Peace out, guys.